WA6KKN, KW6S.
WA68J, WA6JKN, I think it was. Do you hear KW6S calling you? Yeah, maybe he's not there anymore, Bill.
W6BBS, KW6S, good evening.
Oh, KW6S, Tom. Why was I thinking that was Bill? Yeah, I heard JKN was called a minute ago, but he didn't answer when you called up, so I hollered at him. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I heard him on the band. I was on the other side of the room, so I came over here, and maybe I was just a little slow on the uptake.
Yeah, okay, and I'm used to hearing Bill at this time, and so I just wasn't really paying attention, although I thought Bill sounded a little funny.
Okay, well, we both kind of have short calls with ending in S.
Yeah, roger that, Tom, roger that. Well, good evening to you. Yeah, I just got in here, just sitting here waiting for the net to start over.
Very good. I'll do the same. W6BBS, KW6S.
Hey, KW6S, W6BBS. Good evening.
W6BBS, WA6AAJ.
WA6AAJ, W6BBS. Good evening.
Good evening, Frank.
I hear some CW in there kind of weak.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it.
KE6MYC.
We hear you.
800 AA6S.
72. We got KW6S is in here, and WA6JKN or something like that was there a while ago, but I never heard it again. Good evening, Mike and Judy.
Well, good evening. Yes, Judy isn't in here yet. We just stepped away from the table, had a nice dinner, very special, with Bo and Matt cooking tonight, and we ate outside on the patio, and we got rag chewing, and I wasn't watching the time real close, so that's all right. We got time. Let me get my paperwork ready. I'll be right with you. K6MYC Bozo Net, 2 meters beaming south.
All righty, roger that. Very good. I'm glad you guys had an enjoyable meal. At least it's cooled off enough that it would have been nice out there on the patio tonight, so that's a good thing. And other than that, yeah, I just got out here with my son. In fact, it's kind of funny because Jen made some kind of spaghetti stuff, and I had a big plate of that, and I was sitting there on the couch just watching a little bit of TV and kind of fell asleep and woke up and just knew I had to get up and come out and get on the net, and had to kind of talk myself into it a little bit.
I hear you. Now let's see here. Let me get my pen, if I can find a pen that works here.
KM6 SRR. WA6AJ727.
A little bit. And top of the evening to you.
WA6AJ.
And how's things going down your way? And have you heard any predictions on your delivery?
None of other check-ins here. WA6AJ, AA6S, we got you both. Hope you're feeling better, Mike. Are you getting over whatever it was you had?
A little bit.
What the heck was it? Is it maybe the same thing Larry, W6OWL, had? He was down for a week and a half in bed with everything going both ends, over.
No, I was starting out with COVID, and now it's in my chest and, that type of thing. It's kind of hanging on.
Was the diagnosis COVID or not?
Well, that was when it started. Yeah, after that, I went negative, but I still had a bunch of other symptoms.
Okay, so it just dragged you down and you caught something else, huh?
That's the way it looks. I'm going to go back to the doctor on Friday, see what happens.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, sorry to hear it, but nice to have you back in here. Good to hear you back, and hopefully you'll be on the quick recovery trail now. WA6AJ, down to you quickly, 800, Bill, AA6S. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Mikey. I'm heading towards the south, too. Hope Mike can copy on the back there. I'm sure he can. I got the trim rig, but I don't know if it's as good as it should be. I might have to go over it with some 800 or 2000 sandpaper. I guess that paint wasn't as good as they thought it was. I don't know. Anyway, it's not a primo job. I think I can tweak it up on your thing there, and mine too, Mike. WA6AJ, I'll turn it back to net here, AA6S. Go ahead, Mikey.
Well, you said Mikey, but that's me. You want Mike, don't you?
I got it. 10-4.
I heard the 10-4, so that's good.
All righty. We're beaming south. N6SWR is in queue, and so is KB6RQU. N6SWR. I hear Rob in here also. Good evening, Rob.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. And I think totally double with Frank. I think he was asking me when my delivery's coming. and they just gave me a tracking thing, so it'll probably be another week, I guess. Over.
Okay, very good, Rob. Carry on.
And Mike, Ben had texted me and said that he has his Mustang Club meeting tonight, so he'll be back in kind of late, and I told him I'd probably be hanging around with the radio on while I do the log. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can point down that way, as we always do, sort of at the end here, looking for Eddie. All righty. Well, the only one we're looking for, truly, that we don't know whether he's going to be there or not, but he was in here night before last, is Rick down there, KB6RQU. How about it, Rick? Not yet tonight, huh? Okay, that being heard, why don't we go over and get a Tascadero, Bill?
Okay, I'll turn my antenna around.
KK6, ZKE, 704.
704, gotcha. Good evening to you, Terry. Good to hear you.
Good evening, Mike, Rob, and everybody. I'm just staying inside.
Good evening, Terry. KK6ZKE, KM6SRR.
K6USY, 1079, and Bozo 1100.
Good evening, Aaron. K6USY, KM6SRR.
712. Good evening, Rob, and I think somebody else was in there right at the end. K6USY.
Sounded like Carrie, 712. How you doing, Carrie? KC5DTU, KM6SRR.
KM6SRR. Good evening, Rob. How are you, and how's things up on the hill there?
Well, not quite as warm, and they almost have our upstairs air conditioner in, so just in time for the cooler weather. Over.
Isn't that the way it always works out? Did you get your solar stuff yet?
No, that's what I was mentioning to Frank. I got a tracking number. It's supposed to be, I have to look online tonight. It's supposed to be there, and then it'll probably be about a week before I get it. Over.
Yeah, roger, roger. Okay, well, good luck on that, and PG&E.
Yeah, good evening to you, Curie. Good to hear you. Anything new on the Western Front?
Just things are moving. They're moving slowly, but we should have some real good info for you next week.
I bet you will. I'll be interested to see if they do the bait and switch in the convention.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Yep.
Hello, Carrie, AA6S.
Okay, W6QUI. W6QUI, we're looking for you there. Although maybe he won't be there tonight. There's one Wednesday every month he doesn't make it.
AA6S, KC5, DTU. Hello, Bill. Not ignoring you, waiting for the webmaster there to get his job done.
Yeah, Roger, Carrie. Just want to say hi to you there. I'll turn my antenna back. I had it towards the coast there. I'll bring it back towards Ron there. I didn't hear anything, so KC5DTU, AA6S, moving the antenna. Have a good one there, Kerry.
Okay, good. Bill 73s, AA6S, KC5DTU.
Sorry, we didn't get as long to talk long as we wanted to chat at the Ham Club meeting the other night, Kerry, last week. We only had that one quick check when you came up behind me, but I was looking to chat some more, but you were not always in my vision.
Yeah, roger that. We'll make it up.
Hey, I think I heard Eddie in there, KE6BK. Are you there, Eddie? Over. Okay, Eddie, we got you checked in. Thanks for being there. Go ahead, Mike.
What's Eddie's number? 858?
Let me look it up.
I'll get Eddie to give it to you. Let Eddie make a transmission.
W6QUI, you have tonight to run a success.
Hey Eddie, what's your Bozo number? KM6SR here, number 432. Over. Okay, QSL 858. Thank you, Eddie. Thanks for being there. You're early, so we're still going to go down late because we got one guy coming in late tonight. Over. Eddie. Okay, Mike.
Alrighty, I'm not pointed that way. I'm pointed toward the Tuscadero, but apparently Ron isn't in there tonight. Eddie, I'm sorry if you're hearing me. I'm not copying you at the moment, but good. Thank you very much for checking in early here. KE6BK, Porterville, K6MYC. Did you hear me?
I moved to Tuscadero. I'll go back and see.
Yes, never mind. It doesn't matter.
AD6W.
What was it, AD6W?
That's correct, number 1146.
Okay, 1146, Alpha Delta 6 Whiskey. Refresh our memory on the handle and location. Over.
Yeah, name is Larry, and we're in Kingsburg, Swedish town.
Oh, down there in Kingsburg. Fine, Larry. Good to hear you. And thanks for checking in here. We haven't heard you for a long time. Well, you're pretty new in here, I can tell by the number. Over.
Yeah, brand new. Thank you.
You betcha. And good to have you in here. We're pointing your way in Kingsburg pretty much from 7:30 or a little bit before 7:30 on. So you're going to miss us if you don't get in here near the early near the beginning. You may have to wait till we come back around at the end of the net near 9 o'clock. Over.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Mike.
Betcha.
Good evening, Larry. AD6W. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo.
Yeah, good evening, and good to see you at the club meeting.
That's right. Now it's coming together for me, Larry. You're the one that asked for a Bozo number at the club meeting, aren't you?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Well, now I'm putting two and two together here. I remembered your call, but I was saying I know that call. I just heard that call in the last week or so. It took me a minute. Sorry about that. Anyway, good to have you in here, and we will look for you every Sunday and Wednesday night on 2 meters. Do you have any other bands functional at this time, Larry?
No, I have two other bands, but I'm working on them.
Okay. Well, we do 2 6 meters is Monday. And of course, 1296. A lot of guys don't have it unless you have a ICOM 9700. That's on Tuesday, and then back here on Wednesday for 2 meters, and then tomorrow night is 432. What transceiver do you have, Larry?
Now I'm just on an ICOM 706, but I have Elecraft K3 with 3 transverters for 220 and 432.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you got 432 in the 706 anyway. So 432 is in your radio that you have right now. And it sounds like you also have a transverter. Fine on 222. 222 is Monday night, by the way. Monday night, 7:30. And I'm going to have to make a mental note that you're down there because you're the only guy on 222 that's south of me. So I don't normally even point the antenna that way because I don't have anybody that checks in down that way. So you're going to have to make a lot of noise on 222 when you come up and run. Over.
Yeah, I don't think you have any trouble hearing me when I finally get that thing on. So anyway, thank you, 86W.
Okay.
KJ6TYO1009.
Oh, good call in there, Ron. Thank you. KJ6TYO, take one.
Yeah, just kind of getting things set up here. I have to run the net tonight over there on 10 meters, so just thought I'd stop by and got all the microphones lined up and the pedals in the right position, so here we go.
Here we go. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know that Ken's, of course, in Europe. He's thinking he's probably getting itchy right now. I got to get over on 10 meters. Oh, no, I don't have to do that. I'm asleep.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, well, I'll let you carry on, and good chatting with you, and I'll get my stuff ready for the 10-meter net. So, all right, take care. KJ6TYO1009. All right, we'll see you, Mike.
Hey, Ron.
Good evening, Ron. KJ6TYO, KM6SR. We'll see you over there. Okay.
All right, Rob.
Okay, I'm still pointed toward the Tascadero, but we're hearing a lot of fresh stations here. I think Judy's catching everybody so far. So, who are you missing?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I think you got everybody. You got numbers that I gave you at the beginning.
W6 BBS, KM6SR.
Yes.
Yeah, Frank. Did you say Tom was in there earlier today? Over.
Yes, Tom, KW6S. We chatted for a couple of minutes. He's in there.
Okay, I'll mark him down the log. We'll be over there to his direction.
Okay. All right, let's see. One last call while I'm still pointed toward the Tascadero. We're looking for Eric, KM6EIV, or anybody else over that way, including W6QUI. So far, hearing nobody.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah, I was just finishing my scheduled QSO on 80 meters. I kind of eavesdrop here, waiting for you guys to turn over here, so I missed you by about a minute, apparently. Good evening. Eric said he was going to be up here, but apparently he didn't make it tonight. W6QUI.
Okay, W6QUI. Good evening, Ron. And we were calling you earlier, but we've been sitting here pointed in your direction for about 5 or 10 minutes here. Just because other people, 1055, 1055. So let's see, you want to take a standby and see if Eric's there? Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, I called him a minute ago and didn't hear him. Are you up here at all, Eric? Or Bill? Oh, good evening, Bill. I was thinking of the Bill over here. Let's see, what the heck's this called? WRW, anyway. He might still be out of town. Yeah, you're loud and clear, Bill. That's no good. That's a weak signal band. It's supposed to be quiet. That's pretty quiet here tonight. I don't have much of a noise problem. There's no solar around me or anything like that, so I'm fortunate so far. Well, that's too bad you're plagued with that. Yeah, occasionally I have a little noise on the HF bands, but actually the blanker in the radio takes that out. Occasionally I get power line noise on too, but this old radio, it's an old TS700. The blanker works extremely well on power line noise. Totally eliminates all of it. So I guess that's why I keep this whole thing around. It works so good. Okay, very good, Bill. Well, what I do on this 700 is I back the RF gain down to a point where the blanker doesn't mess up the receive audio, yet it still takes out the power line problem. So if you tweak things, maybe you can get yours to do that. Anyway, that's the way this thing works. It has a very good blanker in it. Okay, 73s, and talk to you later. A6S, W6QUI.
Does anybody copy Bill? I can't hear him here, so I don't know when they're through.
No, I'm not hearing Bill for some reason tonight.
I can't.
Heard him one time earlier, but I hear Ron real well.
Yeah, same here. Ron, tell us when you're done.
Yeah, we're done, Mike.
Are you done with Bill there? I can't copy Bill tonight, so I don't know when he stops talking. Over.
Oh, okay. No, he signed and we're through, so go ahead.
All right, you want to try one more time? KN6EIV, Eric. AB6WRW. Bob, Bill? Okay, no luck. Okay, 7-3. Maybe we'll see you at tomorrow night? Maybe, Ron, over?
No, I won't be here tomorrow anyway. I'm always gone on Thursday.
All right. 7-3, and we'll see you Sunday.
Roger.
Be a 6QUI at Tascadero, K6MYC going up to Monterey.
That's 10-3, Bill.
7-3. Scott, WA6LIE, WA6 London India Echo, WA6LIE, K6MYC, Bozo Net, over.
WA6 Jack, Kings and 9s, remote.
Who is it? W6JKN? Who's remote?
WA6JKN, operating remote from my iPhone. I'm doing some painting right now in the house, so I could be in the ham shack.
I'm sorry you missed Tom at the Hamfest. WA6JKN. Give us your Bozo number there from your iPhone, Darren. K6, Kevin. Is that right, Kevin? Or no, Kevin, right?
Yes, Kevin. And the Bozo number is 1053, 1053. In Gilroy, the garlic capital of the world.
Yeah, Gilroy, the garlic capital of the world. You're right about that. Okay, good. We missed you last night. We thought we'd hear you on 1296, but you must be remoting right now. You must be out of town or something, over.
No, I'm in town. I didn't finish putting up the new door trim until I think I finished around 10 o'clock last night or something like that. So we got 2 baby showers coming up, and we're trying to get the final touches of the home improvements done here. And I've been working double shifts. Over.
Okay. Very good. Well, we'll hear you when we hear you. Are you going to be on 432 tomorrow night? Kevin, will you be on 432 tomorrow night? Over.
Yeah, I think I was doubling with you there. I apologize for that. I'll try to make it the best I can, depending upon when I finish with the trim. I got about probably 9 more days of this, Mike, and so it's going to be a hit and miss over the next week and a half.
Okay, tell me again what you're doing that's taking 9 days.
Yeah, I have about, I'm not sure what the total number is. What is it, about 12 million? Doors and entryways. Something like a dozen or more doors. They're getting all new trim around the door. It's just trim. So you got to pull the old stuff off of this demolition. Then you got to fix the damage that you caused by the demolition. A lot of sanding. And then once you get everything ready, you put in the new trim and staple it in, and then of course you got to cut the wood. You know the routine, and then tape it up and paint it. And then the last step is pull the paint off. I mean, not the paint off, the blue tape. And that can be a bear sometimes. That's what I'm doing right now, pulling the blue tape off.
Okay, sounds like a big job. Very meticulous stuff. All right, well, good luck with that, and we'll see you when we see you, whenever you can get in here. Thanks for checking in this evening. WA6JKN, K6MYC, clear and going into the Bay Area.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. This is door number 1, so I got a lot more doors.
775.
Okay. 73, Kevin. 775, was that you, Mike?
Yes, sir. KB6WFC.
Okay, give me your Bozo number, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Go ahead again.
That's Kilo Bravo 6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, Bozo number 775, Daly City.
There you go. Judy's sitting here copying, and I want her to hear you. Did you get his number? 775. Okay, very good. Thank you, Mike. Where you been? You've been quiet for a week and a half or so. Where have you been?
Yeah, well, my dad was in the hospital, so I was spending some time up in Grass Valley, and I got what is it, KR6MR to check me in 6 meters one night, so that was kind of fun.
Okay. So what valley did you say you're going up to see your dad in?
Yeah, he was in the hospital, so I was visiting him up in Grass Valley.
Oh, Grass Valley. Okay. I wasn't sure if you said Death Valley or Grass Valley. Okay. Very good. Yes, I heard that now. Now I remember. Thank you for the check-in through KR6MR. By the way, once he put 50 watts on 1296, we've got good communications with him. He reduced the feed line loss by 6 dB and increased his power by 6 dB, so he picked a good 12 dB up, and all of a sudden he's Q5 here on 1296. Made a huge difference. Thank you, Mike. Good to hear you. Hopefully you're back home to stay. How's your dad doing? Is he recovering?
Yeah, he's out of the hospital now. He's in rehab or physical therapy, so he's got another week to go, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, what, did he have a stroke or something?
No, he was dehydrated, undernourished, and, just all those old people things,
Was he living alone and not eating well?
Right, not eating well, living alone. That's
myself.
Oh, bummer. Well, I don't ever let that get me. I always eat well, alone or with somebody. Hi. All right, good. I'm glad that he's recuperating. Thank you for checking in again, Mike. 73s. KB6R, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie 775. K6MYC looking for other check-ins from the Bay Area. Over.
WB6, W9, 1090.
WA6AXX 773, no traffic.
Okay, I heard quite a few people. I didn't get all the calls. I've got terrible power line noise or solar noise in this direction at the moment. I heard WA6AXX and I heard WB6WNI. Gary, take it first and then we'll pick up you and others. Over.
Well, thanks, Mike. I'm going to be short. My wife and I are enjoying dinner while being on the net. So, here's one at 73. By the way, I missed last Sunday, but I was going to report to you the flea market was really a bust. So, maybe next month. Anyway, Mike, nothing more from here. K6MYC, W679-1090.
Yeah, give us your Bozo number clearly a couple of times through the noise. Over.
US Alpha is 1090. Is that a copy?
Yeah, we got it. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mike.
Alrighty. Take care. Thanks for checking in. Up to you, Ed. WA6AXX. K6MYC. Go ahead.
Yeah, nothing going on here. Just checking in. Everything's gone okay. Hope you're doing well. And you too, Judy. So that's about it. K6MYC, WA6AXX 773.
She said thank you, so she got it. Okay, very good, Ed. That is really ripping me here. This power line noise is just killing me here tonight. I don't know what to do about this. We should go over there and fix that guy's station and do it once and for all. Dedicate a day to that, Frank. This is just bad. And if this continues on through, once we get into the cooler days, it's going to be just terrible. But sometime over the next maybe in the month of August, we can get up to over there to see him, see if we can sort that out. I'll try to give him a call and let him know that we're still having trouble, and we just have been so busy we haven't been able to get over and see if it's still okay to drop by and give him some heads up warning on it a day ahead or something, but see if it's okay to come by. Over.
Well, yeah, I don't know if we should rush things, Mike. We might want to think about this a little bit first, don't you think? Hi.
I'm sorry, I didn't copy. You're buried in the noise.
Okay, I can't rotate. So, no, what I was saying is we ought to think about it a little bit before we get too hasty here. Over.
Are you kidding me?
That was the joke, Mike. That was the joke. You asked me what I think, and well, we better think about it. So, yeah. I agree with you. Let's get it done. K6MYC, W6DBS.
Roger, Frank. Well, it's beyond laughing matter now. It's been bad all summer, and I've been putting up with it, but it's really disturbing the net rather dramatically. It's all the way up to 222, even bothering me on 222. Oh, it's horrible tonight. All right. Now, let's see. I'm still in the Bay Area. I know there's others. K6MYC, Bozo Net. Go ahead, anybody else in the Bay Area?
WB6JNN 285. WB6JNN 285.
We got you, Jeff. We got you. Thank you very much. And I wonder if you got a chance to do any flying today. It was still pretty windy here, but the temperatures were down to something in the low 90s. Over.
Yeah, early this morning I got out in flew for a while and had quite a number of successful flights. And then this afternoon I was able to get out. It was a little calm too, and had some more successful flights. But then I had a rubber band break, so I had to come home. WB6JNN.
Oh, So don't you just hate it when those damn rubber bands break?
Well, it's not totally broken, but one strand is broken, and I know it's going to come apart, so I'm going to try to get it repaired somehow.
I hear ya. Yeah, boy, oh boy. We were flying planes with rubber bands when I was 9 years old, buddy.
Well, yeah, I wasn't able to afford them in those days.
Okay. Well, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. Hopefully we'll hear you tomorrow night on 432, and I won't have this terrible noise. Good evening to you, Jim. WB6JNN, K6MYC. Anybody else in the Bozo Net?
Yeah, AB6SR, 807.
Okay, got you, Stan. Who was the other one?
787, KF6GDCH.
Okay, let me get you, Jimmy, because you're really weak. KF6QCH 787. I don't think Judy could copy your number, so I'm going to repeat it. 787. And
Bozo.
Well, we're going to get Stan's Bozo. He's 807. So, okay. Anyway, Jimmy, good to hear you. We've been missing you the last week or so. We haven't heard you, so must have been on a little vacation or something. Back to you, Jimmy, for a quick one, and then we'll let you go because copy's very light tonight. KF6QCH, K6MYC.
Roger that, K6MYC, KF6QCH.
Oh boy, I'm sorry, Jimmy, I didn't get any of that. The noise is just too terrible. Anyway, maybe we'll catch up with you on either tomorrow on 432 or Sunday night. We may have better conditions on Sunday night, I hope. 73s for now. KF6QCH, K6MYC. Over to you, Stan, AB6SR. Go ahead.
K6MYC, AB6SR, 807. Judy, good evening to you. To you both. Yeah, nice cool morning here this morning. Coolest in ages, 57.1 at 6:15 when we went out walking. Gosh, it was a nice morning. The golden highlights of the sun in the top of the trees when we were at the top of the hill. Lovely to be in Northern California this time of year. So we had 86 today. It's a bit warmer than I thought, but we could do a lot outside, so won't keep you. Realize you got a lot of noise there. So good evening to you both. K6MYC, AB6SR.
Okay, thank you, Stan, and good copy, even though you're being troubled with the noise. The noise is starting to abate slightly. It was breaking down and going a little bit less that time. So it's the transition from night to day, and so I'm getting a little bit less noise at the moment. But solid copy, fine on the walk, and the temperature this morning, 57. Holy cow. Time for your woolies. Good morning, good evening to you, Stan. Thanks very much for checking in. Anybody else in the Bay Area for the 2-meter Bozo Net, K6MYC? We got KD6S, okay. We got KB6BA. Who else? Okay, not hearing those guys. Anybody else before I go to Oakley, just in the Bay Area? Bozo Net 2 meters, K6MYC. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go up to Oakley.
Here he comes.
Yeah, here we are. And you got a ton of flutter on you, but go ahead, we can copy.
Yeah, K6MYC and 6RO, Bozo 8385. High temperature 90, and dinner is going to be sauteed salmon. I've got access to both of the 2-meter antennas tonight. Right now I'm on the 2M7 at 50 feet, or 45 feet. And now I'm on the 2M9 at 140. See any difference?
Well, not that I could hear. I think they're both the same. The 2M7's doing a great job over.
Oh, yeah. It's a noticeable change. It's about nearly 30 feet higher than it used to be on an 18-foot pole. So the tower job was well worth it.
I'm sorry, I missed the last comment.
I say that job we did on the new tower, moving all the antennas to it, was very worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. No, I think from your standpoint, you're hearing stronger signals and cleaner, and probably have a little better VSWR on some of the bands than you had too. So, but certainly hearing better. But no, the 2M7 and the 2M9. If you didn't tell me you were switching, I wouldn't know there was any difference. But again, I'm not watching the S meter here. Anyway, did you say your daytime temperature was 9.8?
No, 9.0.
Oh, 9.0. Okay, yeah, I thought that was a little hot. We were probably in the low 90s. We said maybe 95, but I don't think it ever. Did it get to 97 today? Did you see 97 on the meter? Okay. Judy says it did get to 97. I'm so used to over 100 it didn't even phase me over.
I know. The acclimation really helps. Yeah, on receive I'm seeing maybe an S-unit advantage to the 2M9, and I'm sure that's mostly due to its height.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah, they higher the better on 2 meters, and pretty much on the other bands as well. All right, Ken, thanks much. We'll see you tomorrow night on 432, and that's your favorite band and your best band according to you. So we'll look forward to that one. N6 Radio Oscar Oakley, K6MYC.
Roger. It's the longest boom in the stack.
Oh, is it? Which antenna do you have? I thought you had the 440-18.
It's a 21 element.
Oh, okay, the 21 element. That's 6 wavelength one. Okay, very good. Yeah, that's a good antenna, and a little bit more gain and all. So that's a steamer. Yeah, no question about it. All right, see you tomorrow night. N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC, looking for Clear Lake. Clear Lake, are you in there tonight?
WB6ISO.
I hear WB6ISO. Give us your Bozo number, Dennis.
Yeah, Bozo 86, and I do have the Clear Lake area. You guys want me to check them in if your signal is down a little bit here, or condition maybe you're just not pointing exactly this way, but anyway, yeah, if you would check in KA60SX number 160, would like you to check in, and N1 Papa, Mr. Dave, also would like you to check in, the number is 336. This is WB6ISO Clear Lake.
Okay. I'm trying to come up your way, but I guess I hit the wrong button here, Dennis. Let me get a little further up. Here we go. Now it should be better. You had so much flutter on you almost didn't get it. N1 PPP 336 and KA60SX is 160. I'm repeating those for Judy because you were so fluttery that I'm sure she didn't get them.
I got 160, but I got N1P Papa.
Yeah. That's different. Two different people, though. N1 PPP is 336, and 160 is KA60SX. Always check in together.
Good evening, Judy.
She says hi. We don't hear those guys very well. Sometimes we do, but she hasn't heard them enough to get acquainted with their voices and their numbers when they call them out, Dennis. So. That's the only problem there. Anyway, good signal, and I expect we'll hear you tomorrow night on 432, right?
You betcha. You're going to give it a try, and we'll certainly be here. They're down a little bit tonight. They're not as quite as good as they have been in the past, but not too shabby. Temperature was not too terribly bad. I don't know what the temperature got on, maybe 101 or something like that today, so it was a little bit better. And hopefully everything is doing fine for you and Judy, over.
We're doing fine. I moved the antenna a little bit, and your wavery flutter just went away, and I think your signal came up too, so this should be better for you.
Uniform Bravo X-ray. That's KD6CBX. Sean, there in Lodi. His number is 233-233, over.
Okay, 233 KB6UBX, 233. Thank you for the relay on that one, over.
Yeah, very, very good. Okay, I shall get out of the way. There's other people up here in the Sacramento area who would like to get checked in, so with that, I'll get out of the way, and I'll say a very pleasant good evening to you, and also a very pleasant good evening to Judy, over.
Let me have your name again, please.
Dennis, she wants to hear your name.
Yeah, didn't hear you all that time, Mike. The band really took a real bad fate, I guess.
Yeah, Judy was asking for your name. I can give it to her, but she wanted to hear it from your lips, over.
Yeah, pretty hard copy. Your signal really went down. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. My name was Dennis, of course. Is there another name you're looking for, over?
Good evening, Dennis. While they're busy talking and writing stuff down, WB6 ISO, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo.
Or something happened.
That was a double.
Yeah, apparently Dennis isn't hearing very well. Dennis, are you losing receive?
No, your signal went away completely away. Your signal now is back, but there for a minute, no, it just completely went out of sight, over.
No, and you're not hearing anybody else calling you either, over?
No, not at the present time. I'm certainly not. Your signal went right down, and now it's back.
Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, Mike, yeah, I think I doubled with you, sorry. WB6 ISO, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo. How you doing, Dennis?
Hey, Rob, I can hear you just fine now. By golly, we're doing pretty good. How are you doing down there? Are you holding up in the heat, over?
Well, we're just getting by. Tomorrow they should probably have our air conditioning unit completely installed for our upstairs where the bedroom is. So we're looking forward to that, over.
Oh, so getting some more air conditioning down there. Boy, I tell you what, you're spending the big bucks now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it was about $9,000, something like that, over.
Very good, Rob. Nice signal up here, 5.9 plus. Like always, you're doing a good job. So, yeah, very, very good, and nice always hearing you.
Roger, Dennis. Good to hear you back on the air. I'm glad you finally got all your antennas there put up and going good, over.
Thank you for the report. Yeah, I put a lot of time in it. And, it wasn't been so bad. It wasn't so darn hot. Couldn't get much done. About 5 o'clock in the morning, about 5 to 8, and that was about it. So much heat, it just takes an awful long time to get anything accomplished, over.
Yep, got a plan around it there. Well, anyway, thanks for being there. Okay, Mike, KM6SR, standing by.
Okay, thank you, Ron, and thank you, Mike and Judy. WB6 ISO, Bozo 86, we're standing by.
Okay, very good.
6GGY, Bozo 884, Bozo 884, WB6GGY.
Good evening to you, Phil. WB6GGY, good signal. Take one, over.
Okay, Greg is not at home. He's in the Bay Area getting went in for a medical checkup. So no HNA. He's not at home. So there you go. And beautiful day here. I hope you had a good day there, you and Judy. WB6GGY in Twainhart.
Yeah.
Wonderful day, and hi to Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara just said hi. She's here in the room with me, and she just said hi to Judy. So there you go. WB6GGY back to you guys, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Phil, and we heard you, Barbara. Good signal. Judy heard you. She perked right up when you yelled out hi. So that was good. I'm glad you guys got along well, and we hopefully we'll be able to do it again one of these days. Sooner the better as far as we're concerned. Anyway, good evening to you. And okay on HNA, Greg not being there tonight, and all his issues with checkups and stuff. All right, let's see. I'm looking toward Sacramento, but we're taking Placerville and Twain Harte and every place else. So how about KO6KD? Bill, are you here?
Mike, can I get a real quick check?
What was that, Dennis?
Yeah, I moved the wind a couple degrees. Your signal did come up. Did my signal come up any at all? I'm trying to check the orientation after I put everything back up. I want to make sure I get the headings correct. Over.
Well, I'm blind, Dennis, so I can't see the S meter anymore. And from the AGC standpoint, I can't tell the difference because you're so hard into AGC. But maybe somebody else could tell. Rob, did his signal come up?
I wasn't really paying attention. He sounds loud always, so that's my report. Over.
BBS.
Okay, Rob. Yeah, a couple degrees difference there. I was just trying to check on different heading. Thank you much. Appreciate it. And we'll get out of the way and let's get some check-ins here from the Sacramento area. Thank you much. Appreciate it.
W6 BBS.
Go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me or not. I can't turn you in your direction. But anyways, ISO did come up about 2 S units for me. He was just barely able to hear him, and then all of a sudden he came up to an S2. So I think he got pointed into the right direction from what I could hear. Over.
You copy that, Dennis?
Negative. No copy at all.
Yeah, you got ear problems, buddy. Okay. Well, that was 100 watts, but the antenna's not pointed at you, but he's hearing you fine. He said you came up 2 S units when you peaked the antenna. That was Frank, and he lives just north of me in Course Gold, W6 Bravo Sierra. Over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was moving the antenna back. Maybe I just moved it too far the other direction. I'm sorry. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't hear you. Over.
You get that, Frank?
Oh, I thought he was talking to you again. Yeah, I don't expect him to hear me with only 100 watts, and I am pointed into the Bay Area.
Well, it won't be long. He'll have that back on a rotator, Dennis, and then he'll be able to turn it toward you. Right now he's in limbo with other things going on there. All righty. Anyway, it seemed like you made an improvement where you are now. I think for you, from me, if you took a reciprocity of this, you come in the best at 326 to 328 when my headings are correct here. So if you took 180 degrees from that, that would be a heading that you probably should be close to when you're peaking on me. Over.
Roger. Yep, that's about right. You're absolutely right on the money like you normally are. I bumped it a couple degrees, and your signal is bumping up there to that 20, 30 over at 9 signal. Is that the signal that I normally hear from that station down there in Fresno? You know the guy named Mike by any chance?
Which station in Fresno are you looking for?
Yeah, it's that new station down there. I don't know if you know the guy or not. It's called K6MYC. His name is Mike.
Oh, that new guy that's just gotten on the band and getting organized? Yeah, what about him and his pukey signals?
Yeah, that guy there with a big signal up this way wants to get the antenna pointing in the right direction. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you putting up with my nonsense. You have a fine evening. Stay cool down there. And again, hello to Judy.
Okay, very good. Well, I wasn't sure who you were talking about, that new kid that lives in Friant. We call it Feingold here. We look right down on Feingold Creek. So I'm creating a new town here, or a little entity, a burg, if you will. And it's called Feingold. We live in Feingold, California. Over.
Okay, and I take it you are the mayor? You are the mayor, right?
You are the mayor, Mike?
Yeah, well, I'm the mayor, and Judy's the mayorette.
Oh, Mary. Okie dokie, very good. All right, I'll get out of the way. I think there's other people out here trying to get checked in, and appreciate them having a little bit of patience. 73, take care. We need to get a hold of the boys over in Nevada and give my very best if you would. WB6ISO, Bozo 86, over.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Sounds like you're in a good mood there. We're all in a good mood. WB6ISO 86, K6MYC, looking for other check-ins in the Redding area. Not Redding. Well, we'll take Redding too, but we're looking for Roseville and South Sacramento, and we're looking for Meadow Vista and so on. Anybody?
Copy. 5 MPD, Brett Newman. Sorry I'm late. I'm trying to get in here on the angle, over.
Who was it that got in on the end?
N5 MPD, 1129, Brett Newman.
Oh, yeah, you're late, Brett. We went by you already. N5 NPD, 1134, I think. 1134, right?
1129, yeah. I had went inside, and I was in there, and I was getting ready to get something to eat, and I'm like, oh, crap, I missed out on it, so I ran out here really quick, and, yeah, you spun by me. So I apologize for the late response.
Okay, very good, Brett. Well, we got you checked in, but we got a whole bunch of others waiting in Sacramento, so we'll just let it go for tonight. Good to hear you. Thanks for remembering, even though it was a little late. We always come back to the Bay Area usually for late checks and missed, so you have one more shot at me, over.
Oh, very good. Have a wonderful evening. I apologize again.
No problem.
Wonderful evening. N5 MPD.
Okay, now, do I hear WB6JNP in there?
QSL, WB6JNP 107 Chevrolet.
Yeah, good signal and pretty good copy. I think it's maybe a tiny bit better than yesterday, but not much. It's very solid. And but you were in there with about 4 others that called. That's why I thought I recognized your voice, so Dane. How was Shaver Lake today? You getting organized up there?
We've been organized. We got out on the lake today. That's the reason for the later check-in. But we're out on the lake floating around. Yesterday it was kind of interesting. Yesterday was the day before. On the marine radio on the boat, I was actually copying the San Francisco Coast Guard station, which I thought was good. So that told me that there was some propagation up on 160.
Yeah, that's outstanding. And it was AM or FM?
FM. I forget what the frequency was. 162.22, I believe.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good haul, but you can certainly see from your location, your height, it makes sense that you could make that path. They could probably hear you, too, over.
Yeah, I try not to harass them too much, you know. I remember what it was like back in the dark ages, so I leave them alone unless I need them.
Yeah, they couldn't get to you very quickly, though. They'd have to do a little fanciness with their boat to get to you at Shaver Lake there. All right, sir, thank you. Thanks for checking in, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow night on 432. Got several others chatting in the background here underneath you. 73 Dane, WB6JNP 107, K6MYC.
Kilo 6, Victor Bravo Golf 971.
Things going well there. Hope the eyes are clearing up. WB6JNP, portable shaver lake.
Okay, portable shaver, I should say that. Good evening to you, Dave. K6 Victor Bravo Golf 971. We got you, and it's cooled off in the shack. You're probably just sitting in less than 90, aren't you?
Yeah. A little less than 90, 80s, but still, it's a lot better than it was.
There you go. We haven't heard, we didn't hear Daryl tonight. That's an unusual night when Daryl doesn't check in, but good to hear you, Dave.
All right, thank you, Mike. Yeah, that is strange when Daryl's not out and about.
Okay. Well, we got people up there in Sacramento keep calling in, so let me see if I can hear them. You're so strong you covered them, of course, which you should do. Thank you much, Dave. K6BBG, course gold. K6MYC, again, looking for Sacramento area. Go ahead.
John was in there, Mike, KR6MR.
KR6MR.
I hear John. Give us your number, John.
Roger, Bozo 759. KR KR6MR, over.
Okay, we got you fine, and it certainly was a pleasure to work you with virtually Q5 signals once we got the antennas pointed and everything just sat there, and you were rock solid. Sure made a difference to put another 12 dB in the system, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess 12 dB, $1,200. Yeah, but we're getting there, and it'll only improve in the next few weeks, over.
Yeah, very good. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to remote mount the amplifier at the antenna.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. You're going to put, I know you need a sequencer, but what else was it?
Oh, I've got the sequencer already. Yesterday I had wiring and cabling problems. It was screwy, but I'm going to take the amplifier and remote mount it at the antenna, over.
Oh, I thought you had it up there already.
Oh, no, it's sitting on the shack in front of me, filling up my desk.
Oh, okay, so you have not gained the extra 6 dB of feed line loss yet, huh?
No, not yet.
Wonderful. That's going to make a big difference, too. Boy, oh boy, you're going to be just fine from up there. I'll be looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday, John. Thanks for the heads up on that one. Good luck with the remounting of it, or mounting of it up in there. And get the sequencer working so you don't have to hand key it, and save that preamp.
Roger, roger. I don't want to burn anything up.
I hear you. A sequencer should take care of it. The first thing you do is turn off the preamp, unkey the preamp first, and that second and third is the last thing you do is key the amplifier, or key the shack to the amplifier drive. I think that's the way it's the safest. Over.
Yeah, that's the sequencer's already there. So when I stomp on the foot switch, it turns the preamp off. It turns the RF amplifier on. Then I had to grab the microphone, key the radio to talk to you. I just had to remember that sequence so that I didn't transmit into the preamp.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's the right sequence. You got it in right order. All right, good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow, of course, on 432, John. KR6MR, K6MYC. Now, did I hear KJ6KFB in here? I don't hear Darren. How about Bill? KO6KD?
Bill, you got Bill a little bit earlier, and then you got pulled off to someone else, but I guess you can check him in. He was there.
Okay, we got 776 checked in. I don't know if I heard Darren in or not. I don't think I did. All right, let me try for Redding here. Let's see if we can get Redding in here. KO6, KD6SW, Kilo 6, Kilo Delta 6, Shopping West. KD6SW 145. Are you there tonight, Rich? K6MYC, calling and listening. Okay, well, you got me on a down spot here. KD6SW, number 145, ready, over.
KE6VON, 1040.
Okay, hang on, 1040. We got you, Adam. We got you also, Rich, a little light, but 145 is checked in. Stand by a second. We're going to take a local check-in here, and maybe the band will come up a little bit, Rich. So stand by, you and Jerry. The KE6VON, 10, what was it? What the heck? He said his Bozo. What was it, Judy? Did you hear it?
1040.
Oh, yeah, 1040. Yeah.
1040.
Yeah, 1040. How are you doing over there, Adam?
Hey, evening there, Mike. Just staying busy. Tonight was back to school night for the kids, getting ready for starting back to school tomorrow, so had to deal with that. That's why I'm late getting in here. But yeah, fire season, dealing with that stuff. Yeah, good times. Quick update on your log splitter. I've been looking for a motor. Haven't found any luck sourcing a good used one, so I'm looking now for a good sale on a Predator at Harbor Freight. Over to you.
Yeah, okay. What did you find wrong with the one that I have? Is are the valves burned? Is that what's wrong?
No, it's just there's no spark to it. It's not getting any spark, so they were correct on that. And that thing is just, that motor is so old that sourcing parts for it won't be cost effective. You're just going to be better off to repower it.
Yeah, okay. Well, no worries. I think we talked about that. And that's right. You did tell me that there was a dead spark. And that's what we noted. It was running, and all of a sudden it just stopped. And it never ran again. And Rob was here, KR6MR, KR6SRR, KM6SRR was here when it happened, and we were log splitting. We'd split about 3 logs, and all of a sudden on the 4th log we got halfway in, and it was done. Anyway, enough of that. I do have that chainsaw that I got to bring over and drop off, and I was kind of waiting for a reason to come by. It's the one that we got, the chainsaw fell out of the bucket on the tractor, and Frank ran over it, so the bar is bent. We got a new bar on it. I think it's a 16. That's one of the littler Echoes. I think that's which one was broken over.
Copy. I wonder if it's the 357.
Yep. Frank, which one is it?
Oh, I can't remember which one it was, but no, it's going to need a little bit more than a bar. It's got some broken pieces on the case and whatnot, and it's going to need a little bit of attention, I think.
Okay. Well, if we get down that way, for some other reason, we'll drop it off. It's not holding us up on anything right now. It's sitting there. I just saw it yesterday in the garage, but we just haven't made a trip your way. Hopefully you can find a motor, and I'm sure you can get one from Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to go on sale. They've got the one that's got electric start on it, so I think it's a 12 horse, and they have their pretty good sales at least a few times a year, and I think that one will be coming up in the next month or two where it's like 20% off, so I'll be able to get it for just like a hair over $300, which is pretty much what used Hondas and Briggs & Strattons in that size are going for, if not more, and they're always, all the ones I found used are beat to crap, so I think could just end up going with a good Predator.
Yeah, okay. Well, are you able to, if we got you the Predator motor right quick, are you able to make the conversion quickly, or is it going to be that long before you can get to it anyway?
Oh, no. Once I get the motor, I should have that thing ready for you within a couple days. I don't think there's going to be too much conversion that I have to do to it to make it fit.
Yeah, okay. I don't think so either. Okay. Well, if I'm going to be in town on the 21st of August, and I'll go by Harbor Freight and price it, and maybe I can get her to make me a deal. I'm a preferred customer there with a number and everything, so maybe I can get the deal. And I'll tell them I'm going to buy it, but I don't really want to wait for the sale. Can you jump me ahead a notch or something? So I'll shoot for a number around 300, but I may just elect to go ahead and get it done and get it out of the way. That's a 26 horse. Is that what you said? 26 horse Predator?
No, it's a 12 horse. I'm looking it up right now. Here, I'll have a better number for you.
Oh, 12 horse with electric start. That's what you said. I just forgot. Okay, 12 horse Predator with electric start. I'm sure they only have one choice.
They got a couple choices there, actually, but let's see. I'm looking here. Let me find it. Yeah, they have a 22 horse, but I don't think you want to drop $1,000.
No, there's no point in that.
Okay, 13 horse, regular price $379.99, and it's actually on sale right now. It's on sale for $329.99.
Okay, well that's maybe what we should do is just go in and get the damn thing. I wonder if they probably have them in stock at most stores, wouldn't you think?
Oh yeah, they usually always have these in stock. I've never not seen one. I'm looking here, see. But yeah, it's 400 and what is this here? 420 cc's, 13 horsepower with electric start.
Okay, very good. I put that in the memory bank, and we'll try and get one here over the next week or so once August 21 comes. Thank you. And 7-3, I got to get on to the rest of the guys up there in the north area. KE6VON, good to have you back. Try to check in more often if you can, Adam. K6MYC.
Hey, affirmative. I'll be, should try to be checking in tomorrow night too as well, so. Alright, catch you guys later. KE6VON.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm still pointed towards Sacramento, and maybe the bands come back a little bit. Rich, maybe you can copy me better now. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, 145. We have you checked in, then we'll stand by for Jerry. K6MYC. Go ahead, Rich.
KR6MR relay.
Yeah, well, signal come up a little bit there, Mike.
Stand by, John.
You're all over the map here, as you would expect anyway. 7-3, KD6 sopping wet. Over.
Yeah, what's the temperatures been up there?
I think it was probably about in the mid-90s here today. Now, compared to what it was like, today was a wonderful day. Wonderful day to get out and do something without sweating bullets. Over.
Pretty much the same here, 195, 197. I mean, 97, something like that. Very good. I talked to my friend in Redding today, but I forgot to ask him what the temperatures had been running. Hi. 73 switch. Let's see if Jerry's in there. KO6HS, K6MYC. Any copy, Jerry?
Roger, copy, yes. KO6HS 230, back in town. Over.
Oh, back in town, through 30. Gotcha. KO6HS. Solid copy, but very light, but very good signal, Jerry. Welcome back. Where were you for your vacation? Where did you go?
We had a stop off in the great state of Georgia. We were in Georgia for a week. Over.
Oh, all the way down to Georgia. Georgia's going to go all the way for Trump, I think, this year. Over. Well, the governor of Georgia is throwing his weight behind Trump, so that's a good sign. Anyway, maybe that'll make that state turn reddish. All right, 7-3, and welcome back. Good to hear you again. KO6HS 230, K6MYC, KD6SW 145, 7-3 Rich, 7-3 Jerry.
All right.
Hey, I actually heard Rich tonight, Mike.
6HS.
Okay, go ahead, Rob, and HS is coming up strong now, too. Go ahead, Rob.
KD6SW, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. How you doing, Rich? This is Rob.
Yeah, well, hello there, Rob. I'm copying your Q5, weak signals, but if you hear me, how you doing there? KD6 sopping wet, Redding.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he faded down on me. I didn't get to it quick enough. I could hear he was in there, but couldn't make out anything.
Well, he had good copy on you, and he was really good copy here. Judy heard him. Everybody's copying you guys right now. So good signals. Anybody else for the guys in Redding? All quiet. 7-3. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Sunday night, Rich and Jerry. Bye-bye.
Okay, so long there, Mike. 7-3.
KR6MR.
Yeah, go ahead, John. KR6MR.
Yeah, Jeff was trying to check in. Here's a weak signal, KE6ILX. Can you put him in for me?
Yeah, I'll put him in. We probably could hear him, but there was so much other activity. Put in 96. KE6 India Lima X-ray. Good evening to you, Jeff, if you're still there, but maybe you've already gone in the house. Thank you, John. Over.
Roger. I'll see you tomorrow night. KR6MR.
Okay, anybody else up there? How about George, AG6 Queen Lima, N6 RZJ? Who else up there in the Redding area? Over. How about K6 Whiskey India Sugar? How about KW6T? Missing quite a few people here. AJ, let's see, KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo. How about it, Darren? Okay, I'm not hearing anybody else. Anybody else before I go to Nevada? Anybody else in the Sacramento Valley? K6MYC, over. Merle, are you there in Modesto? I don't hear Merle tonight. All quiet. All right, I'm going to Nevada. Here we go. Okay, here we are up in Nevada. KD6BQ, how about it, Richard? KD6BQ, are you there? K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249. Little fluttery, but easy copy there, over.
Oh, yeah, good copy. Rock solid. Big signal, so no problem copying. I'm going to tweak it over just a tad. I think this will get rid of the flutter a little bit there. Yeah, good signal. Sorry I'm so late here. We've had a big net. Anyway, good to hear you. What's new up that way? And, of course, we'll look for you tomorrow night with your smashing 8 watts on 432, over.
Yep, we'll be happy to give it a try. Yeah, your signal just popped up, so you're real loud right now. I haven't heard Larry on 222, so I don't know if he's here tonight. I'm sure Daniel's probably around, but things are going good, and the outside temperature right now is 69 degrees. K6MYC, KD6BQ.
Yeah, you're getting crispy up there. It's the beginning of winter or something in August. No, you're going to get hot again. Okay, very good. Well, I heard Larry. Larry did have a nice signal on 222, and he was readable, but detectable, I think, on 1296 is a better way to say it. Conditions on 1296 on Tuesday last night were pretty marginal up your way. All right, let's see. Larry, are you in there on this band? N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC. Nothing heard. How about you, Daniel? KE7UQL, go ahead.
Hello there, here is 272 KE7UQL, over.
Yeah, good signal. Go ahead and take one.
Okay, still thinking about 1296 last night. Sorry, I was a little bit off frequency. For some reason, I tried to tune on you, and you just kind of disappear on me, over.
Yeah, it was pretty marginal. You were there most of the time. I could detect you in there, but sometimes the readability was poor. So it was not a good night. We just barely heard Larry one time on CW only. So it was very, very marginal. But no worries. You were off frequency a little bit at the beginning, but you cleared that right up. But that's when you had your best signal, when you were off frequency. Hi.
Yeah, I can hear myself on the live stream. We always replay it so I can see how I'm sounding on your end, over.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're coming up now. Up band is up and down. Not real red hot tonight, but half decent at least. All righty. We're going to let you go. Get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night on 432. What am I hearing, this beeping? Do you hear something beeping? Maybe it's just me.
UQL73.
Okay, 73, Daniel. 73. And over to you for a final, Richard. KD6BQ, K6MYC. Looks like Richard's gone. All right, I'm going to go back to the Bay Area for late checks and mist, and then we'll call it a night. K6MYC. It did. Okay. Here we are back in the Bay Area. Late checks are missed in the Bay Area. QRZ Bay Area 2-meter Bozo Net. Late checks are missed. K6MYC calling and listening. QRZ Bay Area. Remember when we were here before, the noise was real bad. It's all gone now, you notice? Okay, QRZ one more time. Late checks are missed in the Bay Area. Anybody, anywhere. K6MYC before we close the net here. Hearing nothing. I think we're done. KM6SRR. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Frank. We'll probably see you in the morning, Frank. And then good evening to you, Aaron. K6USY in the group. K6MYC.
Alrighty, Mike. Yep, good evening, everybody. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Good night, Mike. See you in the morning. Good night, Judy. W6BBS.
Hey, good night, Frank. See you in the morning.
Okay.
I'm going to give a call down to Ben. He might be home from his meeting now. N6SWR, you on tonight, Ben, for the 2-meter Bozo Net? Over. I'm not hearing anything, but I'm going to hang around a bit. I told him I'd probably be here till 9:15, something like that. Over.
What is it? What time is it?
9.
Oh, we're not even 9 o'clock yet. Okay, I thought we were running toward 9. All right. Good deal, Rob. 7-3 for now. And if you get him, you get him. How many do we have here, Judy?